Hello, I'm Katie.
I'm Jules, we are the Ting Tings.
And this is Music Act 2.
We wrote Hang It Up. We'd spent a year thinking about our record, and we'd been to New York, and someone had been very supportive. The guy that signed a band in the States, Bob Stringer, he was really supportive, saying you just got to make a record that you want to make. And we left New York with Paul's Boutique by Beastie Boys, a record that we'd heard before, but something about Beastie Boys in New York, Brooklyn, that says it all. That's where they're from, and we took it back with us. And we listened to it and we fell in love with all the sounds and the energy. That record's just like absolutely amazing. I'm going to play at least 6-7 new songs. We're going to play 6-7 old songs. Have like we remix and mix on stage some of our tracks. You know, I mean, it's a load of energy. The audience are really responsive. We're going to kick their fucking. Not going to kiss their ass this time, we're going to
kick French ass. I get really nervous, like every show I get nervous, so it was to always drink vodka. I'm trying to stop that now, I haven't yet, but just like 2 vodkas, try and find a bit of quiet time on our own, talk through what we fucked up the night before. You can hang it up, this time baby you can hang it up, you can hang it up, you can hang it up, this time baby you can hang it up.
I remember a show in Norway. I think it was 10 or 15,000 people in a tent. 3rd song, and the audience were jumping so hard. The venue had wooden floor. As the audience were jumping, the wood was moving, and the stage like a seesaw. So you had us on the stage here, and the audience, and as they jumped, it started doing this more and more, and I could feel everything. And I was like, wow, I feel like I was doing robot dance or something. And then the security was like, you know, you got to get off. But just at that moment, when everything was going tits up, the smoke machine broke, and there was like, it just filled up the whole stage. And like, it went over my head, and I couldn't see my hands, and I just thought this is going to be a disaster. And I stopped playing, and I looked up, and I saw Katie's hands through the smoke going, ah, and she was running away. It's just like, it was a trip.
I had this huge fly. It was in Japan, and I don't know what insects they have there, but it was the size of like a flying dog, and it flew out of my head because
it was this big.
It wasn't. It was huge, and I don't like bugs anyway, and so the stage lights were attracting these like prehistoric insects, and so I'd be like running around the stage trying to escape. Then I'd fall over. Then I'd slip on my water, and I'm just glad it was in Japan, because the Japanese audience are very kind, and they don't laugh at you when you fall over being chased by a flying Alsatian.